Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. And today we're doing IEM Kiev, Team SoloMid versus Curse Gaming. And we are starting off right when the game starts. So, oh, RAM is already flashing right off the bat. That is too good. Yeah, well, I have no idea how that happened. But anyway, we see bottom lane. Well, TSM basically has bottom lane Sona and Graves. The enemy team has bottom lane Vayne and Sona. Janna, sorry. And Vayne Janna, I think, is stronger than this combination, but yeah, it all depends on, well, what part of the game we're in. Yeah, late game, Vayne will rule everything, and as we see a blue invasion here from the blue team, which is TSM, and CRS, which was, I forgot the name already. That is too good. Ah, hang on. Need to see the game. Curse Gaming. So Curse Gaming actually, yeah, going to invade the blue now. So both of the teams doing exactly the same thing, just not on the same moment. And I don't know why TSM is still walking around. Oh, they want to steal the golems. They just wanted to ward the blue, it seems. So they can steal it when the enemy does it. But they're going to lose the wolves plus the blue buff because of this. And well, mid lane is going to be, let's just round off the team. TSM has LeBlanc, and the other guys have Cassiopeia. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be a high damage fight from both sides. Although, yeah, I think Cassiopeia will come out on top there, or should come out on top, because she can harass a whole lot more than LeBlanc can. Because LeBlanc, every time she runs in, she's going to get damaged by the poison, and so she cannot really harass that much. She can only jump in with her flash-like ability. I forgot what it's called. And we see the blue team here. I cannot see who it is, but that's probably Rammus. Yeah, it is Rammus. So Ram is actually stealing the red buff there. That is pretty significant. And Cassiopeia now coming to check out everything, but doesn't actually manage to catch the Rammus because he ran out just in time. Anyhow, top lane, as you can see, Irelia versus... I forgot who that was. That's the Monkey King, Wukong. And from that, I have no idea. I would normally say, yeah, Irelia dominates everyone, so I would normally say that she should be winning that lane. But yeah, the Monkey King isn't played a whole lot. I mean, Wukong used to be played not at all, and then he got played a little bit by people recently, and now once again we never see him again. But I guess he's still a pretty decent champion, and we will have to see how that works. So the junglers, Rammus versus Skarner, both of them have great ways to disable the opponents when they come in to gank. I think Rammus is the better choice here. Rammus has more speed, more power, can make better ganks, and is going to prove that here by actually killing the Skarner. Oh, come on! Oh, no, they lost this. Oh, and they are going to, get out, because, well, the damage from from the enemy team not good enough to actually kill LeBlanc. And they do get out, but they didn't lose. They didn't get any kill out of that. Well, they had the Skarner dead, but he just completely survived on the basis of his shield, and yeah, that is just amazing. So LeBlanc's still staying in, which is surprising, because she's so low on health at the moment. And yeah, we'll have to see if that is actually a mistake. Anyway, bottom lane is now 28 minions versus 20 minions. So yeah, that's Graves has a little bit of an advantage. If you can maintain that, he will have, well, a huge lead in this game. And yeah, he is stronger than Vayne is. But yeah, the disables from Janna basically make it worth it to go for her with someone like Vayne. Vayne, who just needs a little bit of items to get going, so she's not really good early game. And she's just kind of one of those champions that needs a little bit of gold and items to get rolling, and once she starts killing people, she will never stop and she will kill everyone. So we'll see if that actually works out for them. Although I have to say, Graves is so unbalanced at the moment, he is so overpowered that he will probably be able to win this lane anyway, whatever you do. Yeah, he has been nerfed like twice now and is still too powerful, so you can imagine when he came out, for those of you who didn't play him or didn't get to play against him when he first came out, but he was really incredibly powerful. He could just one-shot you at level 3, something like that, with 2 levels in his buckshot. He could basically just melt you instantly, with no skill required. So, I mean, there are several champions that can still do that, but they require a lot of skill or a lot of luck, one of the two. Anyhow, top lane getting ganked there, but not very successfully, and now bottom lane getting ganked by the mid laner even, and that's also not successful. So, oh, but LeBlanc coming in to get the kill. Nicely done. Yeah, really nicely done there, because she knew that Cassiopeia was there and just, went in and only had to hit one skill to get the kill. So, kind of easy, but nicely done by being exactly in the right spot. Because if your opponent in the mid is going bottom lane, then you should go bottom lane as well, to just make sure that they don't get an unanswered kill. And in this case, that wasn't the case, because they couldn't actually get the kill off, and then Cassiopeia came in, or LeBlanc came in and got the kill anyway. So with LeBlanc at 1 kill and 40 minions, yeah, the what's her name, Cassiopeia, is also at 40 minions, but doesn't have that 1 kill, so that's a 400 gold difference. That is going to be a big deal. That is going to be a huge deal, in fact. So we'll have to see if that actually comes into play, because now, yeah, this lane will go to LeBlanc if nothing changes. Yeah, I think she now has the the kind of advantage she needs to destroy the Cassiopeia. Although so far it has been, well, pretty much equal, because, well, the minions are equal And just because she killed her, that wasn't really in a one-on-one fight or due to harassment. That was because of the fail of the gank that Cassiopeia did. And Cassiopeia making the mistake of teleporting back, or wanting to teleport back from the brush in the river. Would have of course been better if she just ran back to the turret and teleported from there. But anyway, going to get blue now. So now it's blue buff Cassiopeia versus blue buff LeBlanc. And that is kind of interesting to see. Because, well, both of them can now spam spells. And top lane is apparently being won by the Monkey King. Because Wukong has, well, he has some more damage. And he has a nice gap closer and everything like that. But yeah, I think later in the game, I will come out on top there. It is now, let me see, 83 versus 78, so already 5 more minions for not Cassiopeia, Irelia. And we see a lot of damage going off on Vayne. And Vayne actually dying here, but the Monkey King teleporting in and actually going to get a kill. Irelia teleporting in, and Irelia is going to get a kill as well. No? Oh, come on. Everyone's so low. And LeBlanc then coming in to help, but doesn't actually have enough damage. And Cassiopeia way too late to the fight. She may actually get some damage done on Irelia, but I think not. No. So Cassiopeia going back to mid lane. And they are pinging the dragon, which might be interesting to see if they actually go for that. But so far, no. It's 2-2 now. Yeah, the gold is pretty much equal. There's a 600 gold difference. Well, actually 400 gold now. And yeah, that's about it. So 400 gold divided over the whole team. That's not a big deal. So the minions pretty much the same, therefore. It's just that, yeah, the Irelia is doing a better job of actually last hitting than Wukong, and that may actually be a difference. So Irelia is going to be more farmed than Wukong, but one of the other lanes is then losing, it seems, at least. May also be because the jungler just came in to gank a little more. So the Rammus came in to gank a little more often. And we see a pink ward going down, taking out the enemy pink ward, and going for dragon here. So it's 5 versus 1, and there is no way that LeBlanc can actually stop that. 3 champions coming to mid lane. LeBlanc was waiting in the bush to get that, but didn't actually manage to get that at all. Yeah, just going to go on farming, and in the meantime, the Rain Man is attacking this turret because he wanted to trade dragon for top turret, which is often done if there are 5 guys at dragon and you cannot stop it. They go for top turret instead, which basically gives you the same amount of gold. And since there is no pressure, because everyone is a dragon, you can basically take it out for free. And that is a good job, good deal. Sorry. That is a good deal, obviously, because getting the top turret provides you with some extra killing capabilities, and it's not as big a deal as losing or as attacking bottom tower, because bottom tower is way harder to take down. Yeah, simply because dragon is at the bottom, so people tend to stick more to the bottom part of the map than to the top part of the map. most of the action goes down on bottom and mid lane anyway, and with Dragon in between them, that makes it even more important that you keep middle and bottom tower, so people will defend that one more than the top tower. Anyhow, we see the jungler coming in on top. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be able to sneak into this bush unseen. Obviously, I cannot see whether or not the Rainman saw him walking there, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. And yeah, well, nothing happens anyway. So yeah, it's kind of the farming phase. People are harassing a little bit, but not a lot of harassment going down on the top lane because, well, it is top lane. Top lane isn't about harassment a whole lot. Yeah, Skarner finally coming in after waiting in the bush for like 10 minutes and doesn't get to do anything. Finally goes back into his jungle and should be behind on Rammus now. Rammus currently at 71, Skarner at 75, so yeah, they're still... Rammus is still behind. Not sure why, because, well, I haven't seen him camping in a bush for a long time, but I might have missed that. Anyway, I really are getting to 143 with Wukong at 112, so now it's the difference is made, and there's a much bigger difference even between Graves, while we see the turret taken down, between Graves and Vayne. Graves at 145, Vayne at 85. There's a 60 minion difference there, and that is enough to lose you the game. As I said, Vayne will dominate late game, but yeah, not if she has no minions, if she has no gold. Obviously, that would mean that Graves would have to mess up pretty badly to make up for that. So apparently the Janna plus Vayne couldn't hold off the Sona plus Graves, and they are going to take down mid turret, which will be the third turret, and yeah, that is getting to be a big deal. 3 turrets, that's 450 gold per person. That is like 2250 gold for the team, which is pretty big. Anyway, yeah, basically it means free oracles for the support, and that's exactly what she got. So as you see, Sona and Janna both have the what's it called, Philosopher's Stone, but then Janna actually has another gold item, namely the Heart of Gold. So Sona invested her extra money in an oracles and some extra wards, I guess. Oh no, there are no boots on Janna. Yeah, that is the difference between the two. Yeah, probably some wards. I mean, you have to sacrifice a little bit more because boots are only 350, whereas the Heart of Gold is something like 800. So that is a big difference still. Yeah, the whole team, the whole purple team came in, but found nothing, and yeah, nothing happens. Janna now has oracles as well. Not sure how she can afford the extra gold item, but as I said, she has no boots yet. So, oh yeah, now never mind. Sona has the ruby crystal as well, and the ruby crystal should be or the getting Heart of Gold from ruby crystal is the same or about the same as getting boots. So they take out the wards and they see the enemy team coming in. Wow, really aggressive from LeBlanc there. And yeah, doesn't get a whole lot done. Uses her ultimate and everything, but it's on a very short cooldown, so it is okay-ish. And oh man, they lost Dragon. They just lost Dragon to Skarner. Skarner ran in and got it. And yeah, they are going to lose a couple of kills for this. Well, in fact, they're going to lose the whole team for this. Wow. This one guy is still alive. Oh, is he going to get killed? Yep. I hate it when people do that, when people only run halfway back. If you know there's a whole team chasing you, they're not going to give up that easily. And Monkey King getting caught. Is he going to? Yeah, he's going to get out. No problem. LeBlanc didn't have the necessary mana to finish that kill. As you can see, very low on mana now. Yeah, but nicely done. And yeah, if you're in a tournament game like this, you might as well run back for like 3 more seconds, because the 3 more seconds are so much better than getting kills like that. I mean, that LeBlanc just got 300 gold or something from the Vayne, and maybe there was an assist on that kill, I didn't see. But that would mean you give away 500 gold for nothing. For not running 3 seconds further. And obviously, if she had stood where the inhibitor is, she would have been fine. But yeah, well. Either that or, well, no. You should just not do this. And it's so stupid. It's like recalling and then already shopping before your champion actually teleports home. It's like you get a 2-second head start, but it really doesn't matter that much. But if you get caught and you don't see that you're getting caught, you're going to get killed. And that is so stupid to have happen to you. Especially if you can get away normally. You should always pay attention to these things. So we see the wards going down at the Baron, and taken down as well. So trading some wards there. Purple team taking one out, and blue team taking one out. And purple team placing one, but that was the one that got removed. So there's now only the blue ward at Baron, I think. And yeah, it's hard to distinguish between them on the minimap, on a video. And yeah, we're going to have to see. Anyway, it's 7-2 now. The TSM team should be coming out ahead in every fight from now on. And getting an easy kill there on Janna, because, well, it's a support. Dude, what do you expect? Yeah, the supports will die really easily, and if they get caught, they will die, basically. There's nothing they can do. But, yeah, well. So, yeah, the whole purple team camping around here. Apparently afraid that they will lose Baron. And Rammus is going to suicide. Rammus was going in, but nothing happening so far. And yeah, they are going for Baron now. They know that the enemy has no vision over it. And I'm not even sure there's a clairvoyance on this team. Yeah, Sona does have one. And Janna, yeah, seems to have one as well, so they might have used that to spot this. Oh, Skarner getting killed, and that means that Baron is going to be even easier because there is no smite on the enemy team, and we see some damage going down on the purple team here, getting distracted while the blue team gets the Baron. And yeah, another kill. The LeBlanc doing a good job there, getting the damage done, distracting them, and yeah, that is going to make the enemy team run away, obviously, because there's nothing to gain from staying in there. I don't know who got the kill on that that last one, the Cassiopeia, because it was kind of a mess at that moment. Irelia gets killed here. Oh no, that did get killed at some point. Not here, because she had only 5 seconds left. So she did get killed in the team fight after Baron, it seems. And yeah, well, not a whole lot the enemy team can do at this moment except defend. Because if you have Baron, you're going to be so much stronger all of a sudden. And yeah, everyone has the Baron buff except for Irelia, who already died. So they're going to get an easy dragon with a pink ward to make sure that the enemy is not going to steal it from them. And yeah, another ward taken down, red buff spawning. And they're going to get a whole load of minions here. And all of that goes to Irelia. So the Wukong up to 200 minions, Graves to 50, and Irelia also to 10. So yeah, three pretty well farmed champions, and yeah, the rest's kind of around the 150. Yeah, LeBlanc a little bit lower than the rest because LeBlanc has some trouble farming. Doesn't really have any AoE skills to take down the minions, or not any good ones anyway. She does have the jump in, but that doesn't really work as an AoE skill. At least most people don't use it as such. And Irelia generally has lower minions, a lower minion score than the rest. Yeah, so it's 10-3 now. It's 41k gold versus 33, so there's a 8,000 gold difference, and that is a big amount. I mean, seeing that most of that gold goes to the carries, that is going to mean some really nice items can be bought. And although some of that gold also goes to the support and such, and the jungler, and they don't really normally need the best items in the world, but still, it is nice for them to have some good stuff as well, and to have some extra items. So yeah, ward in the bush where Rammus was recalling, but no longer there because Sona took it out. And then Rammus gets caught in the enemy jungle, but yeah, well, the team fight that follows isn't going to be very good for the purple team. Purple team losing 3 guys versus 0, 4 guys versus 0, and this may be the ace. No, it's Sona. Come on. Sona isn't going to kill Janna. Anyway, yeah, that wasn't a very good team fight. They thought they had a Rammus there, but yeah, the rest of the team was still there, and especially the amount of damage coming out from LeBlanc was incredible. She now is farming with the jump skill, so apparently that worked out just fine in the late game. Yeah, we see them taking down one of the Nexus turrets. Don't want to risk the other one apparently. And the enemy team is going to have some big troubles getting down these super minions, as 2 inhibitors are down now. And, well, it is pretty much done. I mean, there's nothing they can do to come back from this, because this game doesn't have kind of the extra mechanisms to come back. For example, it could use something like extra minions that spawn from the side that actually destroys the inhibitor, instead of it being those being super minions. Just have more minions spawn. Obviously, that would result in kind of a comeback mechanism. You would be allowed to, or be able to kill more minions that way. Obviously, you would need to buff the extra minions in the same way that you do the super minions, because otherwise it's just going to be a farm fest for those people with AoE skills. And yeah, well, seems this this team is now pushing top, the blue team, and LeBlanc hiding behind the bushes in order to come in when the enemy decides to commit. But they didn't commit, they ran away, and that is probably the smartest thing to do, since there is nothing, but then really nothing they can do. They can hold it off for a little bit, but yeah, that's about it. Wukong top, yeah, I'm still doubting he's the champion he needs to be to get this. And we saw Janna almost die with her oracles, and yeah, she cannot really afford to get another one. So anyway, they're going to do some damage on the turrets and wait for the minions. And now LeBlanc is just there to razz them a little bit, to make sure that they are distracted. And now the team fight is on, and yeah, they lose only the Skarner so far, but they are going to lose this turret now and the inhibitor. And then with 3 inhibitors down, the Nexus will fall. Nexus turrets are already under attack by the super minions. Super minions from 2 lanes, and yeah, there's nothing they can do about that. They lose a turret, because if they focus on killing the minions, they lose the extra inhibitor. If they focus on the inhibitor, they lose the turret. And yeah, now that everything is done, all the towers are down, there is no way they can prevent the Nexus from falling. So, well played by TSM. Obviously they were the winners, pretty convincingly so. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. So, not the most exciting of games, since at about 5 minutes in we already knew who was going to win, but I hope more games of this tournament will actually reach me, and yeah, we will actually be able to see more of these higher level games. Obviously, the difference in level between TSM and the rest of the world, well, I guess these kind of teams, is just too big to make it a really exciting match. So yeah, well, still hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.